Max, what's going on, man?
What's going on, bro?
Nothing much.
What is on the haps? I would wish you happy Tuesdays, but I've already done that. So happy Tuesdays to you.
Happy Tuesdays to you, too.
Yeah, so he's just stepped in from the limo drop-off that he usually comes in. So welcome, EJ. You see KCee in the corner there?
Okay,
licking his chops?
I said what's up to him earlier.
Okay, cool. He has a cool set for us. He told us that, he told me, by the fact, that he's going to be playing some hip-hop.
Oh, we got hip-hop on
Yeah,
today?
we don't play any hip-hop. Except for that last track that we usually, like our outro, we have some kind of hip-hop song.
Yeah, little.
But today
beats.
he has some hip-hop for us. It's and we're looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll be arousing.
Arousing.
That's a good word, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good word. I know. It's a good word.
Actually, I was talking to him the other day. We were hanging out. You know, Casey's one of our good friends, and he was telling me that he wants mic time. One of these weeks, yeah, he wants mic time. He wants to get. He wants to be on the microphone. Yeah, he wants to be on the mic. He wants us to wire him up for sound.
That's cool. We could do that for him to talk.
Yeah. He wants
for his breathing.
To talk.
Have him breathing in the background.
Yeah, he wants to sound like Darth. He's going to do Darth Vader impersonations.
You don't want to do that. Casey, you don't want to do that. Trust me. It's not attractive.
It's not.
No breathing.
No, but. So how's everything going, Max?
Good.
What's the word?
We were talking about. I was actually explaining to our listeners about this wonderful offer that we had, that the listing agent decided not to respond. So we brought that up, and I was obviously telling the rest of the listeners that it's amateur hour.
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. Understanding what your clients want. They basically want their cake and eating it too, and he's just being run,
being pushed around.
Yeah, he's being pushed around. Cool. Yeah, and I understand the situation, but right when you're in that situation, you're always like, well, it happens, but you have to talk to your clients realistically. You can't screw over the person making an offer.
There's a certain protocol that you have to work with, and it's really, for me, makes it more frustrating because you have a strong buyer who's really willing to make a commitment to buy this place, and then you have a seller who's wishy-washy. Again, another one.
I don't know, man.
They almost live in the same city.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, the big thing is
same water.
You want to make it equitable for everybody.
Fair.
Like make
fair.
It fair.
Be nice. How about that?
Yeah, make it fair for everybody. If you're gonna go in there, you set the expectation up front. Hey, you know what? They are actually people behind that piece of paper.
That's right.
Right? I don't understand. And I've seen it so many times where the sellers get in this. Even buyers too, they get in this mode where I want to win and I want to,
it's okay.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Screw everybody. And I'm like, wait, slow down. You have to be the agent has to be the voice of reason in there. You can't just go in there and like, oh yeah, run amok. It's all right.
Run free.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
No, that's not how it works.
Do you think? I always think that it always breaks down to a couple emotional factors, but the one real big factor that I think it just really boils down to is greed.
Yes and no.
You don't think so?
No,
you don't think it's just that they think that they shouldn't take the first offers, so they should say, okay, let's wait to see if we can get more money.
Well,
isn't that what it boils down to?
Yeah, it does, but I think it's a little bit more than that. Like
I'm saying when you boil it down to its very elements, don't you think it's just people being greedy?
Yeah, no. Well, it's a monetary transaction, right? There is value there, but I liken it more to like road rage, right? You can meet the nicest person on the street and be like, hey, what's going on? You're good folks. They're smiling, they're giving flowers to people, helping people out, but they get behind the wheel, right? And then they turn into this monster, right? That's how I liken these transactions to. But because there's no calming force someplace, right? Or the passenger in the car saying, "Hey, calm down. We're gonna make it there. You don't have to tailgate that person," right? Those kinds of things. That's what the agent's role is, to calm the people down. Let's facilitate the transaction, own it. So I'm thinking right now, when stuff like that happens, it's more the agent's fault than the buyers, because they didn't prep them. They didn't set them up for success or understanding that this is the way that it works, and you let them run amok, things go crazy.
I mean, you always want to blame somebody in general. Like just in any transaction that is not going the way you think it should, So you think that it's really the agent not managing the expectations or managing the emotions or actions of the seller?
Well, the agent doesn't have control of the client. It's true.
That's true.
You don't.
Okay.
But you can buffer that, or you can make a little bit of headway in there if you prep them correctly. Understand that, hey, you know what? This is what you're expecting, within reason. This is what you're looking at. This is how we should respond, or how do you think you should respond? There should be some dialogue back and forth before the offer even goes out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes before an offer even gets into play that I think things should happen. But that's just my opinion.
I agree. I definitely agree in that sense. The one thing though, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you put something on the market to be sold that day and you receive an offer that day, wouldn't you respond to the offer that you received that day? Maybe? No?
Right. Yeah, no.
Unless maybe
maybe
it was prefaced by I didn't see it on the listing, but did they say not reviewing offers until after?
No.
I don't think so either. So okay.
No, I'm 100% on board with you, man. I'm just as fuming. So I'm looking at it going like, yeah, what are you doing? Like, what are you playing games? Are you want more money? Okay, great. You want more money.
Then ask for more money.
Yeah, then ask for more money. Right?
I agree.
Because I mean, there's methods for it. You don't string people along. That's the basic gist of what like I'm saying. Like if you guys are going to do something, stand by it.
Right.
Stand by it.
I agree.
Get it done.
So that's our 2 cents on that. We won't bring it up anymore, but you and I did watch the Super Bowl, which is, I know, off topic, but it's funny because one of the individuals playing in the Super Bowl we went to high school with, and we knew quite well.
We were talking about, everybody was like, "Oh, are you a Giant? Who are you going for? The
weird.
Giants or the Patriots?"
Yeah, were you? Who are you rooting for? Secretly, I was rooting for somebody else other than our classmate.
Really? You were rooting for the Giants? No, I actually, because everybody was like, Giants.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, you know what? Once they beat the Niners, I was like, okay. That being said, what's the other connection that I have to these football teams? And I'm,
Brady, did you go to high school with Brady?
Yeah. Brady's awesome, man. He's a cover of GQ.
He's a legend. He is a legend.
You know what I'm saying?
But it did bring him back home, though, didn't it? Made him more humble, I think, at this point.
Yeah, but he's still awesome, man.
He's still amazing.
He needs one more Super Bowl appearance and a win, and then he's on par with the likes of Joe Montana.
Which is crazy.
That's ridiculous.
It is crazy.
That's crazy. So yeah, I was rooting for the Patriots. They almost set it off at the end.
Is that mean of me not to be rooting for Brady?
No, man.
Because I had a couple of classes. I had more than just one. I had like 3 classes with Brady, and I've actually talked to him about his Michigan, like when he went recruiting there. I actually used to sit behind me, and I always talked to him. I'd always be fascinated by him playing football. I would say, "Hey, is it really cool being the quarterback?" He's like, "Yeah, it's everything it's cracked up to be." I go, "Do you get a lot of girls?" He goes, "Oh, you'd be surprised. Not that many." Oh, really? He goes, "No, I'm lying." He was actually funny. He was a funny dude.
He was like, "Yeah, no, yes,
all kinds. Absolutely."
Right.
And plus, he was tall. Like, because I'm glad that they put him in the back. Because could you imagine if I sat behind him? I mean, he's 6'2". I'm like 5 and change.
5 and change. Hey, that's
okay.
That's what
5'6" with heels.
With heels.
5'7" with heels.
5'7" standing on a box.
That's right. That sounds more accurate. But yeah, he definitely. I mean, he's made his mark. We should have went to our high school reunion, just to see him.
Was he there?
I think so. I'm not sure exactly, but I heard that he's going to be coming to Sarah, not this week, but next week.
That's awesome.
He's going to be doing a talk in front of the student body. It would be interesting if we showed up too.
Oh, so just like
if we showed up,
can we do a talk in front of the student body?
I don't know what we would say. We'd tell them about our careers.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'd talk about CalPMG.
There you go.
That's right. How to be a real estate broker in the life and times.
The life and times of.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Brady. And Max Nijay.
Can we say? We just stand in the background. Yeah, I was. I don't know. I've been getting these little random pictures where they're these little scary pictures of like nice, ordinary little scenes, and then there's somebody just like creeping in the back with these weird eyes.
That'd be a good idea.
Have you seen those? Have you seen those? I've been getting a bunch of them.
Where like people send you emails?
Yeah, from in different networking sites that
Oh, like
social
on
network,
like on
social
Facebook?
social networking sites they send these things and they're like, oh, this is creepy, and you look at it and they're like, why is it creepy? There's two kids standing right next to each other, right, and on their graduation day, but right behind them, in between them, there's just somebody just like staring all scary. That's what we would be like if we showed up at that thing. Man, it would be standing in the back corner just, what are they doing there?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You remember in this is a very obscure reference, which I'm known for. Remember in Wedding Singer, in Adam Sandler, it was basically interviewing singers, and then Drew Barrymore, they were interviewing singers, and then they had John Lovitz. And then he just finished singing some song, like some Cure song, and then John Lovitz is like, he's losing his mind, and I'm reaping the benefits, something like that.
Yeah,
kind of a scary. Yeah. I get it. That's cool. I like that. That'd be cool. I think we would look like that.
Yeah, I think we would be a little out of place.
He donated. I think he donated $1 million after he won the first Super Bowl. I heard. Not all at once, but like during a portion of a certain number of years.
Like he did like an endowment kind of thing.
And then he donated that Cadillac that he received to Sarah.
Really?
The first one, when he won the MVP of the Super Bowl, they gave him a Cadillac, gave him a car.
Yeah,
what are you going to do with it? Well, he donated to Sarah.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool. I wonder what they're doing with it. I mean, it would probably be 7 years old now. This is like the coach driving it?
No. It's probably the president or one of the priests just rolling in a caddy.
It's Mr. Lund. He's now the new principal.
Oh, Mr. Lund.
He had a first name though. It's not just Mercer.
Lars Lund.
That's a weird name. He is from Sweden, I guess. Swedish. Any dude named Lars.
I don't know, but yeah, Lars. That's actually we were reminiscing about our days back in.
Oh my God! It seems like yesterday. It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. it was yesterday. So what else is going on, man? What
something interesting about that whole like Tom Brady thing. There was this fallout because of his comments of his wife. Now, granted, she's Brazilian, probably has a lot of Latin blood, and she's very fiery. She was basically quoted by the Insider by saying, "You have to catch the ball when you're supposed to catch the ball. My husband cannot throw the ball and catch the ball at the same time. I can't believe that they dropped the ball so many times." That's tough. I feel bad for Tom Brady.
Well, he didn't say it.
Yeah, but imagine how his teammates are gonna look at him when he walks into the locker room and he's gonna say, "Hey, why is your wife saying that?" Kind of embarrassing, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I mean,
like,
it'd be something like if my wife was saying something about my team or us.
Yeah, but
say something negative.
Our real estate transactions.
Yeah, hey, you're supposed to sell real estate.
Yeah, you're supposed to close every deal that you get, and you're like looking at it, going like,
"Why are you saying that about them?
What's going on here?"
Exactly.
It'd be a little odd.
It's similar. And I think everyone is their own opinion. Great, but you shouldn't put it in the news.
Oh, well,
maybe she could have. She was mad though. I heard that someone had actually said something to kind of incite her.
Oh, that's that.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Because you don't think about it when you're mad, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I mean, we're not all as calculating as you are when you think out your statements, but people. When people push your buttons, you're like.
I wish that I was more like that though. Maybe if I didn't think about my statements, maybe more crazy things would come out, more interesting things.
More. Wow. Okay. No. Cool.
You don't think so?
No. Yeah. No. I think there would, but I like that reserve.
Okay.
Where
you like being able to think about your thoughts before you say them.
Yeah. Or before, like I've been in different situations where, I get, metaphysically pushed or metaphorically pushed, I should say, not metaphysically pushed. Someone is pushing on my aura. Metaphorically pushed. Right. And
I like
pushing my buttons. Right. And yeah. You push back. That's your first inclination, right? You lash back. You're getting cornered. Lash out. But I always think about them after. Wow, I could have handled that better. But I like the fact that now you're getting into those things. You
gotta try to push back. I think that just comes with more maturity.
Yeah, pause for a moment and let's figure out what's going on, right? And then but
isn't that not living in the moment though?
Well, to a certain degree, but it's who do you want to be, right? Do you want to
Do you want to be a
known-
spontaneous killer?
Yeah,
Or-
right,
Or reserved and calm and collected?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I
I guess it would be the latter. Maybe the former. Spontaneous killer.
Spontaneous.